Hello, I'm Miss Emma. The Speech Sound Pics approach has been developed based on neuroscience and education research, but also with my practical experience actually teaching children of all ages and of all differences to read, write and spell as quickly and easily as possible. The ultimate aim of any program that involves the teaching of reading and spelling has to be that children not only read, write and spell independently, confidently and accurately, but also that they love to do it, that they choose to do it. To make sure that every child is a reader before they even enter year 2 and that they love to read, we have to shift a lot of the things that we do. We have to turn it on its head. And one of the most logical things for us to do is to start with what children know best, and that's how to speak. Don't we know it? So we're going to start by teaching children to not only pronounce their sounds correctly, that's articulation, so there's some speech and language work going on there, but what we're doing is we're actually getting them to understand, to hear the smaller parts in words. So to understand that if I say fish, I'm actually saying that word using 3 speech sounds in this order: f, I, sh. Now that sounds logical to you, but most children can't easily identify those sounds and we have to teach it. So if we get children to listen for those sounds and then think, oh, if I was to take a picture with my magic speech sound camera of that sound, what might it look like? So we're already starting children on symbol imagery and visualization. Close your eyes and visualize. What can you see? And to start off with, they might only learn a few when they're learning the phonics, but it's that concept of what can you hear? Take a picture. What can you see? And how would we put it down on paper? That's the foundation of reading and spelling. So important and so simple.
Hey, everyone.
Good girl. Oh, you did it all on your own, Hans. You're so clever.
For every single child to be reading fluently and writing and spelling effectively before they enter year 2, we have to make sure this jigsaw puzzle fits together. It means that we must make sure that every single child has good phonemic awareness. And you can check for that in a couple of minutes in the first couple of weeks of term, of prep. So we can prevent it. Phonemic awareness is the #1 predictor of reading success or failure that there is. Without it, children won't understand phonics. So for every single child to succeed, you must understand what phonemic awareness actually is and the role it plays. These children in preschool are about to demonstrate good phonemic awareness, and they didn't all have good phonemic awareness 3 weeks ago. Other than the first couple of minutes where I'm actually writing the sound pics that we use to spell the word melon, other than that, everything you'll see is phonemic awareness. It's just oral. It's the ability to hear the smaller parts in words, to know their order, to blend them.
We've got something with 5 sounds in it. 3, 4, 5. And the first sound is and it is something that's yummy. This last sound is oh, what can it be? A lovely piece of melon. Right, if you sit down and you... Who can spell this word? So you've got to give me all the sounds in it. Who can spell this word? Kiara. Can you tell me the sounds? Can you spell the word? Tap. What sounds can you hear? Kiara. Can I get a bit of melon? Jasmine, what sounds can you hear? We're going to spell the word pin. Can you spell pin? Put it. 3 sounds. Can we get one?
I don't have it that big.
So clever. Talk to me about 4. Fish.
Fish.
Laura. Ship. Hold on, Jazzy, you do the next one. Laura. You ready? Kiara.
Good phonemic awareness allows these prep children to spell words, not through memory, but by using the strategy. I have in my bag some jelly beans. Wait, we're going to write jelly beans. J-E-O-E. J-E-O-E. So do 4 sound pics for jelly. J-E-O-E. J-E-O-E. E-O-E. Oscar Froggy Legs. Well done, good boy. J-E-O-E. And then beans. And beans has got the same E as in peanut butter. He's going to put J-E-O-E. He's going to put 4 lines for jelly.
I did it.
And 4 lines for beans. 4 lines for jelly. J-E-O-E. And 4 lines for beans. But E-ns. Oh, I wonder which J it is. Is it J in gent or is it J in jam? Sit down. That's it. Good boy. J. Who thinks they can do the E? Oh, see, Mrs. Oh, Emma's going to do it. Did you do that thing? Oh, good girl, Indy. Boy, can you just hold the camera for me a second? So just look at the Oh, Indy! Boy, did you see that? She did the ooh. I'm just going to zoom in. Hold on. She did the ooh with 2 L's. Oh, well done, because it could have been just one, couldn't it? Like lemon.
I knew it.
Did you do it as well?
I did it before. Look.
Who can do jelly? Oh, can he remember the E in peanut butter?
I don't know.
What is it, Mitchell?
E-R-A.
It's so nice you're all doing letter names now, because we weren't doing that, were we, before? That's an A, that's an A, N on there. N. What do you think might be for the
A-U.
It could be, put a U there. The. What's the Z sound? This thumb. This thumb. Well done. Good boy. What could it be? Ear. Well done. The king would say, brilliant. The king would say, that's not quite red yet. They would say, that's right. Now this one is actually an O. That's a funny one, isn't it? Well done. So the king would say, look at all those that you got absolutely perfectly according to the king. Wow. Fantastic. Which word? Which word?
Lolly.
Lolly. O-R-O-E. Well done. O-R-O-E. Which one?
The Y.
Yeah. And here are some Year 2 children after about 6 or 7 weeks of SSP using the spelling strategy.
You're a mind reader. Oh, we were going to do a challenge for anyone that came in to visit. Anyone that comes in to visit can give us any word and we will show you how we spell it using the SSP spelling strategy. Any word at all. Hold on, wait.
Right, let's see what Mrs. Stokes What word?
Hard one.
Hard one. Oh, we love
I can give you one that I notice a lot that people make mistakes with.
Oh.
Bet you can't.
Yeah.
Big balls.
Lines,
Wait.
numbers.
Even if you know how to write it, we're showing the strategy.
Sorry, lines, numbers
Lines,
first.
numbers first, please.
Okay, now put your pictures on.
Now put your pictures on. So we would go duck hands, but eek or z, and then we would do lines, but
Perfect,
eek
Olivia. Well done.
or z. How many lines did you get?
Show me, Zach.
Did everyone get 5?
How many sounds do you hear, Zach? Put it down. Good job. You spelled it right. Spelt it perfectly. Let's listen up for the sounds. So what have we got? B, E, K, O, So this is one sound. So do one line. That's the O sound in because. And the last sound.
Oh, come on, we need a harder one.
The last sound is K, E, K, O, Z. So that's one sound as well.
I'm done.
Good job. Perfect. B, E, K, O, Z. Perfect.
Are you listening?
I did it myself. I did it.
Ready?
Because
The year 7s can't do it.
Kingdom.
Kingdom. Lines, numbers, lines.
Oh, that's going to be hard.
who wants to tell me the duck hands first? Brilliant. Anyone else want to show me the duck hands?
Do yours, Amelia.
I did it. K-I-N-D.
K, E, D.
That's okay. Six, yes.
Okay, lines and numbers first. Lines and numbers first. K. I'll do. Listen, Alfie, and you do the lines. K. Do the lines as I do it.
Very, very good. The that you need is just this one.
Wait, when you
Well
do
done.
six, now what do you think's going to go on the number 1?
Show me.
What do you think's going to go?
Yay, good job.
Hey, well done, because that's the picture from
I forgot which way my...
Next one.
Yes.
Let's name some
Got it.
What's the next one?
Awesome.
Sounds, Dallas.
K, E,
Like Ben Holly's little
What's the
finger.
next one?
Ben Holly's little finger.
K, E.
What's the next sound that you hear, Zee?
This one, hold on, what does it
Like a
sound
ring.
like first?
What's the next sound? So you've got K, E, N, K.
Alaska, what do you think?
Well done.
Give children access to all of the sound pics from the very beginning so they can make choices.
Yeah. I want you using these first of all, and I just want you to do some words for me. So, could you put a circle around the sound pics you need to spell this word?
So I need a pencil.
You need a pencil. So, could you put a line, a circle around the sound pics for yellow?
Let me find them. Which one?
Y, E, or O?
Where's the double L?
What's the next one you need?
Double L.
Oh, if you haven't got it, just write it on there.
Double L.
Okay, what do you need now?
And then now I need
Yellow.
I need to have it on here.
Oh, you don't have it? Well, add it on there then.
Children can follow the sounds, say the words as decoding, even using high frequency words. Watch what happens here.
Up, up. He. At. For. My. Son. One. Of. Big. on.
Don't forget to say the word.
His. Or. In.
It means they can decode any words. As long as you can decode, you can then look up the meaning if you need to. To effectively decode, all you need to know is how it's pronounced.
Shelves. Beware. Explore. Known. Rejecting. Tongue. Series. Dominate. Obtain.
Oh, sorry. I'm looking at that one.
Obtain. Believe.
Have you ever heard about the word luncheon?
Yes.
Luncheon meat, so that's the lunch. Well done. Oh, we're on the next page already.
Emergency. Events.
If they can follow the sound, say the word for easy words and for high frequency words, and they can do it with any word, it means that any text they're reading, they can at least decode it, because you can't understand something that you can't decode.
Emergency. Events. Steadiness. Nourishment. Formulate. Scarcely. Universal.
So the first really huge stage is to learn how to code. They're understanding at the same time as they're reading, but coding takes priority first. So go to the library, choose books, explore books together, but know that you are the one that's reading the book until they get to the stage of being able to actually read the book. In the initial stages, their home reader is a book that focuses on coding. As they get to the yellow and blue levels, their brains can also code and understand, and they become fluent. This is a really quick and easy way to get every child reading fluently by 6. The following clips show some prep children after about 2 or 3 weeks of using SSP.
Pig.
Good morning, Missy.
Good morning. I know how to read this.
Do you know how to read it? Show me. By yourself. Oh, amazing. That's the best way.
Miss Emma, do you know yesterday I read one of the purple books.
Did you? You're so clever. Oh, give me a high five. I'm so proud. Sit down and I can listen to you. I love it. She just said, I can read it by myself.
Say the speech sound.
Cat is on dead.
Read that again with that, and now they'll do it in our language. So there, you did beautiful sounding for the Speech Sound family. Now say it. Oh no, a cat is on dog. Dad.
Oh no, a cat is on dead.
Good boy.
Wow.
Cod, it is a cod. Can, it is a can.
So I can hop. I
Can hop.
can run.
Run.
I can run.
I can run.
I can skip. Skip. I can skip. So which is I can hop? Well done. How do we know that's hop? What's that first sound? Hop. Hop. What does it sound in there then if it's run? What about the sounds in that if it's skip? I can skip. Wow.
A fat cat on a mat. A fat cat sat on a mat.
Amazing.
A fat cat and a rat.
Can you take this home and read to your mummy? Show how clever you are.
No, we finished the book.
Show me. Read it to me.
Dot
Had a
big dog.
That's it. Point to the words so that we can see which ones you're reading. That's it. What about the next page? You want point to the words. You can actually point to the pictures. Get the sound pics. That's it. You have almost finished the whole book. Divine, where's your book? Can we read it?
The end.
Oh, that's about dots. Oh, sorry.
On the box.
Well done.
You're yelling this out.
Read it for me, baby.
Had very
Rag. Well done. He had a very soft rag doll.
He had a pot of red jam too.
Wow, good reading. Lute, read to me.
I have a pet box.
Good boy, well done.
I let him sit.
Up on a box.
Wow, do another page. That's amazing.
It is fun.
Yes.
On the box.
Oh, Jaden is reading beautifully. Let me hear. That's beautiful. Can you put it on the table? Fish. Let me see. What's that one?
Catfish.
Boys, give me high five. Do you know what I love there? You looked at the sound pics. Dogfish. Boys.
I read this.
Did you read it to me? Hold on. Wait.
Can I hold it out?
Wait, I want to see Jaden's gorgeous reading. On
A mat.
Jaden. Wow.
N and Mal. Mal and Anne. Do you know this? I'll show you
Isaac, can you get a book to read? Hey, look, can you come read to me, honey? Any book you want.
I said to my mum. A and E is one sound, isn't it? A bat and a cat. I never had the king.
Oh, Jaden, if Evan's reading to me, he needs to read to me with the king. You can have it back up, please.
I take a photo of this one. The beginning of Earth was hot. I'm after you. And volcanic. There was thunder and lightning after millions of days and night. Began to fall.
You are so amazing. Wing sang.
I can blow hard. I can blow soft. I can blow warm. I can blow chill.
Caleb! Wow, he can blow an awful lot, can't he?
We were listening to the songs.
Yep.
And before the song came up, they had to write the letter. This is what the preps are writing.
Oh my goodness me! Look at that, and look at this. I can see you've gone round, up, down the leaf.
But look at them all.
Wow! That is fantastic writing. Wow! Look at all this.
The other.
Amazing!
And the other sound, the letter, is that a sound? And the other sound?
And this shows where we are at about 8 or 9 weeks into the programme.
Video Oscar, if you've finished, come and read a story on the floor on the carpet, please. I don't want to show twin reading, so you have to say it together at the same time.
I read this.
I know, you're so clever. Right, here we go, so together at the same time, so point to the words at the same time. Wait, you've got to do it with Sam at the same time. You're going to say it together because he's reading the same book. Man, had a tent.
His name was John. John had a pen. The fox had a bed.
Den.
John had a bed.
Very big
Cup of milk. The fox soon got the cup of milk.
Well done, keep going. Close up the camera. Go and get a book.
Fox had the milk and went to his
Den to play. Loud voice. A cup
sat on a
rock in the den. The fox had a very big sip of milk. Right, now watch what we're going to do now. We're going to do taking turns. So Sam reads the first word, Nicholas reads the next one, but you've got to point to the words so that you keep track. So you'll say there. Wait, what are you saying? You're saying cup. And then you say the next one? Fell. Did you do fell? Fell.
Off
Wet. Sam. Fox.
got the cup back to me. His name was John. John had a pet fox. The fox had a
Just the missing sound. You ready, steady? Play. Play. Just the missing sound. Play. Just the missing sound. Just the missing sound.
Done.
Look, have got it out? What's missing there? Read the word. Read the word. Yeah, what's missing? You already got the A? We've got the P?
Can I write it?
What's missing?
It's L.
Oh, give me the sound. Don't want the lesson name.
I'm like,
Well done. So what's the missing one? Missing one was all, wasn't it? Put all. Nicholas, put all back on there for me. Fantastic. So, Nicholas put the play in, right? Are you ready? Steady. You don't need a rubber. Just use your... Go and get some tissues. Right, you ready? Missing sound.
Missing sound.
Are you ready? Missing sound.
The rubber. I know it. That's what I need. Oh no!
It's a difficult one. Are you ready?
Diners, give me the rubber.
The missing sound is
Tissues, Mum.
missing.
We can use tissues and.
What's that missing sound in missing?
Is it
You put it down, just the missing sound, not the whole word, not the whole word, just the missing sound.
I don't know any missing sound. Because I don't know what word it is.
Missing.
The word is missing?
Yes. The word is missing and the sound is missing from the word missing.
Missing!
You don't have to write the whole word, just put the missing one. Oh, Sam put he did it first, so he gets to put on there.
I didn't too. It's not. That's not it.
Missing! Oh, do you know what would be far better? Is if I swap the
That's missing. Ready? Double pencil. Ready?
Ready? What's the missing?
Sound of wine. And throw it out.
No, thank you.
No, you can use tissue.
You gave me an idea.
It's going to use tissues, Emma. Well, it doesn't matter. Emma, you're not using it.
Can she have a turn, please?
She can use
She can, but she'd like to have a go. Thank you for sharing.
Oh, I know. I'm going to go up the... I'm going to go up the hill. What's he eating? What's he eating? Well done. And Mitchell did it perfectly. He just did the missing sound, not the whole word. He did it. So he can put it there.
I did the pencil. I did the H.
Oh, sorry.
You did the H.
Oh, lovely. Look. Well done. So it's the I didn't do it.
That's an M.
You do it. Right, you ready?
And that's an M.
You ready? Look, we've swapped boards. Are you ready? Who's going to get it this time?
This is an M.
Who's going to get it? Oh, well, I'm going to trick you this time.
I don't know. Is it A?
No, thank you, Sam. Fish.
Oh, I don't have an
Fish.
Pig.
Fish.
Pig.
Nicholas.
I did
Fish. Not the whole thing, the missing one.
And the first one goes. Can I do it? Because I'm the first one done.
Eloise was the first one.
No, I was the first one. Why did I do R?
For ish. What about... Okay, you ready?
They was drawing on the rubber.
Nicholas. Oh, I'll send Nicholas away, shall I? Shall I send him to the carpet?
Yes.
Ready? Oh my goodness, the speech sound frog this time. Nasty speech sound frog. He's eaten 2 sounds. From... He's that hungry. From... Ship. What's missing?
And it. Oh, do I do it? Done. I did S. I did sh and you did. I was done.
Did you do it as well, Emma?
I did it first.
Oh, did you do it first? Right, this time, you ready?
With a lick on.
Okay, right, this one's for Emma.
Neck and blue.
Are you ready?
You're amazing.
Last one. You ready? Oh my goodness, 2 difficult sounds. Are you ready? Chips.
Oh, I'm going to use this one.
Chips.
Oh, thank you. I thought it was
We haven't had chip for a while.
I did chips. I don't know how to do chips. This is going to start.
So we're going to stop there, Heidi. Can you read me?
Who remembers chip?
Me.
I don't know.
Okay.
Now I'm going to ask
Can you
everything.
read them to me?
I can only do
Ask everybody to do everything. Everybody
Still, I got stick on my finger.
Who knows?
What?
Chips. Amazing. Thank the owlet.
We're going to do the next one.
You ready? You ready? What's this one?
I already did that one.
Ow. Ow. Wait. So we're going to read it. Are you ready? Emma's going to read the first one. Nicholas? Is Nicholas? Emma's going to read the first one. So there's ow. So it's the first one.
Wow. Don't put handcuffs on me. Don't put
Eloise.
Don't put handcuffs on me.
Look, ow. Ow.
It's going to finish.
Concentrating so much. Wait, you ready? Oscar, what's this from?
Who can tell me? Can you tell me the first sentence?
Ow. You were tricking me. Nicholas, what's this from? Nicholas, what's this one? Own.
Brown chocolate.
Oh, you finished playing for me. What's the next sound?
Ow. Owd.
Brown.
That's what, Mitchell.
Brown. I got
Down.
I
So
said
if you know the picture,
top one says crab.
Nutter. Okay, you all need to go and sit on the carpet.
Can we?
All right, finish your picture because they're in the middle of doing something.
Good boy, Jaden.
Can we?
Good
Excuse me.
boy. Can you read
And frog.
Evan?
Ava, you know the Speech Sound Frog said sat, but he ate the s. What would he say? So instead of saying sat, he's eating the s.
Boy.
He would say at. If the Speech Sound Frog said tin and then ate the. If the Speech Sound Frog said pan, but then ate the so pan, ate the no, he would say pan. What about if the Speech Sound Frog said Ava? Guys, too noisy around my heads. Said cat without the Ava, what would you say? Don't listen to anyone else, you listen to your head. Cat, but he's eating the cat. He's left with at, isn't he? Well done. Right, now watch. Now this time he's already eaten them. So I'm going to write a word, and he's eaten one of the sounds. So on your board, you need to put the missing sound. Sit. Write on your board what's missing. Sit. Write on your board what's missing.
So the first one's
Try not to get me. Get the children's boards.
I'm trying to do a bit of both.
Sit down. Yeah, oh, okay. Don't see me. Oh, who did? Who did? Wow, because you heard too. He ate it. He ate it up. Are you ready? Uh-oh.
Do we have to rub that out?
Yeah, just rub it out. This time he ate. Sat. What did he eat?
He needs an app.
What did he eat? Round the apple and down the leaf. Finish. Oh, what did he eat? Oh, he ate the
Rub it off.
Rub it off. Rub it off. Okay, are you ready? This time he has eaten.
Another free turn.
He's eaten fish. What's he missing? What's he eaten? What's he eaten? What's he eaten? Finish. What's he eaten?
Done.
He ate the sh. Who did the sh? Oh, wow, who did the sh?
Sorry, it's going to have another free turn.
Oh, okay, you're taking turns. Well done. Now, let me just remind you. Who can I know what this one is? Shut. So, are you ready? He wants to have some hot chips. Some hot chips. And he's so hungry, he's eaten 2 sounds. What's he eaten? Yeah, he's eaten 2. He's eaten that one and that one.
Yeah, he's eaten.
Everything. You ready? Everything.
Right, that one. Well done, so you did the so he's got ip. What else has he eaten? What else? Who can write the whole thing? Chips. Who can remember how to write the whole thing? Chips. Chips. Chips, so he's eaten them all. He's eaten them all. He's eaten them all. Look at those beautiful words. Looks like Lizzie's beautiful words. Chips. Right, cat. Cat. How many sounds? Well done, cat. At.
Oh no.
At. Well done. At. Round the apple, up down the stick. Round the apple, round the apple. Round the apple, up down the leaf. Cat. Cat. Down the tower, across the tower. Down the tower, across the tower. Cat. Okay, you ready?
Where's my
Trick. Stick. What sound are we up to?
To listen to Sam doing the next sound because he does it extremely well. Here we go. Sam. Fabulous. A. No, not oo. Now,
Who can remember this one?
think of our number.
A.
Now, I as in
Height. Brilliant.
Now, Oscar, what did you tell me this morning? How many oo sounds are there? Okay, what are they?
Oh, that's the hold on. Where's the U? Oh yeah.
And double O. And there's one more. You are.
Wow, like wow, like suit.
5. So they even worked out the oo on the other page.
Wow.
E as in E or I for
If you get married.
Yes, if you get married, is that the time we're tied?
Oh, where are your eyes, Boyd? Now, you asked me about this sound this morning. Remember, what was it, Boyd?
And somebody said the other day that was at the end. That was in T.
You ready, Nicholas?
Hold on.
I realised it was on.
Okay, rewind.
Fish.
1 fish, 2 fish, red fish, blue fish. Where's the oo sound? Oo, and where's another oo sound? Butler oo, you're too clever. Are you ready? I'm going to trick you this time. Black fish, blue fish, old fish, new fish. Where's the k? Where's the sh? Where's another sh? Where's another sh? Where's another sh? Where's another sh? Where's an ooh? Where's an ooh? New. Oh, you're too clever. This one has a little star. This one has a little car. Say what a lot of fish there are. Where's an R? There's an R. Where's another R? Yeah?
1, 2, 3. Jump early today.
Yes, then he jumps over to that. Boy, you're so clever. Bring it in on Thursday, because I'm coming in on Thursday. Right, Lily.
And Oscar.
Oscar, that must be an R in there.
Oscar. That means
Oscar.
There's one place I think. Oh.
Let's have a look. Go for it, Mrs. Lily.
It's fish.
And it is a fish. Wow.
Cat fish. Catfish.
Okay, thank you.
Emma, this book is easy to read.
It's easy to read. Only if you're very clever. That was mean. You're very clever.
Dogfish. And I have a sore arm.
Oh, what did you do?
Because I was jumping on the trampoline last night and then I jumped on the ground and then I fell on my stomach and hurt my arm.
Oh, you've got to be careful. Look what Lily's doing. Well done. Hold on. What's this one?
Flatfish.
Well done. So remember, at flatfish. Let's have a look. Is it a flatfish? It is a flatfish.
The rug doll had the milk and the jam in the very big tin.
You read the whole.
Research clearly supports the fact that we should be splitting coding skills and comprehension skills at the beginning. We're developing both, but the comprehension skills at the beginning are really about oral language. Read them a story and ask them to tell you about it. Attention should be focused on decoding words rather than the use of unreliable strategies such as looking at the illustrations, rereading the sentence, saying the first sound or guessing what might fit. Although these strategies might result in intelligent guesses, none of them is sufficiently reliable and can hinder the acquisition and application of phonic knowledge and skills, prolonging the word recognition process and lessening the children's overall understanding. And I like to add into their overall enjoyment of even trying to read. Children who routinely adopt alternative cues for reading unknown words instead of learning to decode them later find themselves stranded when texts become more demanding and meanings less predictable. The best route for children to become fluent and independent readers lies in securing phonics as the prime approach to decoding unfamiliar words. Even the top 400 high-frequency words you might think of as magic words are coded for SSP students, so that at every step of the way they are understanding the links between speech sounds and their representations on paper. This is why we call them Speech Sound Pics. They're just pictures of speech sounds. Being able to hear those speech sounds in words is not something that comes naturally to most people. We need to teach it. We need to teach children to hear those sounds in words and to be able to blend them. And it's far easier to teach reading if you start first of all to do that without print. But when you introduce the print, it's easier. It took at least half a term to get this prep child out of the habit of using strategies employed when asking children to read books like PM Readers. And that is the guessing from illustrations, the looking at the first sound, all the strategies I've just asked you to stop. So he's trying to do that, and I'm trying to help him actually learn to read.
I'm going to point to the pictures of the sound. I'm going to point to the sound pics, and I want you to tell me the sound. Are you ready?
P. A. T.
What first? Put a. Pants. Pack my pants. You're trying to guess. I want you to say the sounds and then you get your brain to listen to the words.
Socks.
Well done. Why do you know it's socks? I know you can see there's socks there. But why do you know it's socks?
Because that starts with
well done.
that ends with.
Fantastic.
Oh, this one's
Is there one more? Oh,
yeah.
oh, no, you're almost finished. Right, so tell me the sounds.
There's one page in each story.
Oh, is there? What's that sound?
Oh, and I pack.
What's this sound? Well done. Ust. And I must pack my Ted. Well done. So all you need to do, mister, is practice your sounds at home like this. Look, hold on. Right, you ready? Hold this for me. Okay, you're going to have a race. We're going to do them really quick. You ready? What's this one? What's this one? What's this one? E. What's that one? What's this one? B. What's this one? What's this one? E. What's this one? D. What's this one? Oh. What's this one? So if you can do these really, really fast, then when I go like this, pin, because you can hear the sounds when I say the sounds, put it in. You can.
So we start off on SSP code level green, and that's when we're teaching the phonemes s, at, put, it, n. We're actually listening for those sounds and teaching them one representation for each of those 6 speech sounds. But before we move on, we're making sure they can actually read and spell using those phonemes. So they can read and spell words like sat, pat, pin, nap, stan, spin, all words that are created just using those phonemes. There's no point just recognising them, like on the sheet that you just saw. You have to actually be able to use them in real reading or decoding and spelling or encoding activities.
Tin.
And when then?
Trav.
Look this way. It was funny because the bacon was trying to run out of the pan to get out because he didn't want to get cooked for breakfast. But when Miss Sarah's looking at this, because this is upside down, she'll also make sure you're looking at the sound pics and blending them into the words. So let's see what the next one is.
There's 3 now.
Wow! Now I'm just going to...
And pin and...
Yeah, now I'm just going to rush through some because I want to get to a story. Oh, snappy tap, look! But you can look at these in your own time whenever you want because they'll be on the computer. Click, click, click. Snap, snap, snap. Snap. And when we've done the sounds cut or ick, then we could do click as well, but now it's snap because we only know snap. Oh, it is a pin. Is it a pin? Yeah! Do you know people watching this are going to have to turn down their volume button?
I think it might need to come with a warning.
Yes, it might need to. We might have to have...
I'm turning more one down.
Are you turning us down?
Good idea.
Daisy.
It's dead. I'm turning mine down.
Hold on, hold on. There's a pan.
Trav, can you go and help Miss Veronica, please?
Everybody turn it down. I will.
I just want to show you the pants falling down before we go.
I'm going to
Then I'm just going, wait a minute, I'm going to show you the pants falling down. But this is something you can do in your own time, and you can do it at home as well. In a minute,
I just saw Danta.
So there's a story that's a story that Thomas read. Look at all those words, and he can read them because he knows how to do that. I never do
How do you do it, Hayden?
Nap and Pat sat in a pen, and Santa sat in a tin.
Well done.
I knew it first before Hayden.
I so want to videotape your face.
I couldn't even say something. I was just so stunned. In fact, I got a little tear in my eye. Hayden!
Good job.
You read that? Wow! Oh my, what's this word?
Sat. Pat.
I'm going to go next door.
Pin. Pan. Tin. Pat. Pin. Ant. Nut. Pan. Nut. Nip. Sat. Sit. Eat. Sit. Pin. Ant.
It has lots of...
Edges, pins.
Well done.
Tip.
Wow. Oh, Hayden, are these all in your folder that you take at home? This is brilliant. What if I choose this one?
Sap.
Wow, and it is sap. Oh, let me choose another one. I bet you can't do another one. Let's have a look.
Eat. Pitch.
That is amazing. Don't get those mixed up with the ones on there. Oh, wow, they're getting...
Mine over here.
Oh, you're going to put yours... Oh, that's a good idea, Hayden. Are you finding some pairs? Are you matching? Wow.
Who's playing the game?
Oh, you're playing the game that Miss Sarah made up. Wow, Miss Sarah, tell us about the game.
It's just a game of concentration. So what they basically do is
This one's called sat.
Wow.
And this one's called Pin.
That's amazing.
Pig.
Pig. What's that? What is it? What's the word? Pig. Oh,
Pig.
it's the king. I'm going to show you the king in a minute.
Pig.
Fantastic.
there, we can turn them all over and maybe you can find the pairs.
So Mrs. Sarah has got out all the words. Show me. Tam.
I'll find one in my bag.
That's brilliant. Oh, look at your groovy hair. You look like Spider-Man. Find me some pairs. Wow, so we've got, so Miss Sarah's cut up all the words from the rap. Brilliant.
What is this?
Show me a rabbit. No, so I know you're listening. Right, now I'm going to say a word. The word is, and I would normally show you a picture, but I haven't got them with me. So the word is sip. Remember the monster with the sipping a drink? Sip. How many sounds can you hear? Wait. Sip. How many sounds can you hear? Listen. Oh, Mrs. Sarah did it. Sip. Ip. So we need 3. So where's your line with 3 lines on it?
Where's the one with 3?
Find the one with 3 and make sip for me.
Find the one with
Sip. Find the one with 3. Sip. So the s goes on the one. So you need the one with 3. So sip. Sip.
Well done.
Yes, Layla. So she's got s on number 1.
Jaden.
Yay! Well done, Harry.
Jaden doesn't know the so he's made tip.
Oh wow, what a good idea! He made tip instead. Okay, so some of us were able to make sip. Oh, Layla made sat. Layla made sat. How clever!
I made pan.
What did you make? You made pan. You did. Oh, hold on, wrong one. There we go, pan. Who can make? Now, could you just go over there and just show him how to move his it into the right order? So we've got it, sit. So we need the picture for it and the picture for
I made it.
in. Yes, well done. You did that so quickly. It.
Somebody else made
Maddie, can you make a picture of it?
I'll find you another.
Somebody else got mine.
Have you got in?
Where's
Oh, you did in. Well done. Have you not got an Well, now Maddie's made hers. Can she lend you her
Here we go.
Maddie, could you lend Hayden your just for a second? Oh, there you go. Wow, that's fantastic. Thomas, could you lend your ear to... Oh, there you go. In. Can you do in for me? In. Well done. In. Who can do... Has anyone got the sounds for fit? For it, fit. Who has the sounds for fit?
I got fit.
For it. Who's got the sounds for fit? Yes, so Hayden can do fit. So do it really quickly. For it. So 3. For it. Do it really quickly. Who's got the sounds? Who's got the sounds?
Fit, you did it well.
Yay, well done. Who's got the sounds for... Ants. We need the line for 4. Ants.
I don't know how to
So put the on the number 1. Yes, so so now we need a where's your where's your
I don't have a
it's there, look up there at the top. Yes,
I don't
so can you put it next to the
Dot.
oh
Dot had a pot of milk. Dot had a hot pot of milk. Dot had a big log.
wow,
Dot sat on the log. The log is in the fog. Dot sat on the log in the fog. Dot had a dog. Dot had a big dog. The dog is in the fog. Dot and the dog had a lot of fun in the fog.
did you just read that whole book all on your own? How clever are you? Say I'm stupendously clever. Stupendously clever.
Now, so we can actually read more interesting text, so it's not just going to be sat, pat, tan, pan, and the green level rap and whatever, so that we can learn the, is, was, I. That's high frequency words. Even alongside their code level, they've also got their duck level. And these are the 400 identified high frequency sight words, and the children just learn as many as they can. They go through the levels. The first 10 means they get duck level 1. But not only have they got to recognise the words, they're also using their duck hands to split those high frequency words into speech sounds. That's what we're always doing. So duck hands, splitting words into speech sounds. When we say the word and, we're actually saying and. 3 speech sounds. Now, the only rule really in SSP, other than the fact that we use every letter, there is no such a thing as a silent letter or whatever. The only rule is that if 2 sounds are just blended together, and the a and the they're just blended, so we split them when we're spelling. So it becomes really easy for the spelling strategy. You say the word, split it using duck hands, draw a line and a number for the sound pics to sit on. And if you haven't got the right number of lines, you're going to make a mistake there. So that's really important to get right before you even make your choices. But then you make your choices. And to make the choices, if you're not sure, you can have a look at the spelling clouds. And this is where we put the sound pics for that speech sound. So although you can see an S there, that's because in that level we learnt this as a picture for S. You can use them in all different ways. Here's a bank, a speech sound bank for F. And it means the prep children, if they've got a word with F, like dolphin or whatever, they can go and find it. Or you can tell them it's the number 1. They find it, take it back to their tables. Fish, it can only be F, I, sh. That's it. They're the only choices. So you just have to look at the clouds to see what the choices could be. Now, because children learn to read so quickly with SSP, they're looking at so many words all the time, they very quickly recognise which looks right and which doesn't. Now, there are actually about 46, 47 main speech sounds that we focus on. So what we'll do is we'll think, well, we really want to cover all those speech sounds throughout the school, throughout the year. So some of them that have got a lot of choices for that particular speech sound, we might have a whole week on that. And some of them, like the sound ah, we would only spend a couple of days on at the very most. But what I would do if I'm in prep and I'm introducing, say, shh, I'll make it meaningful. We make it as meaningful as possible because worksheets and things that aren't differentiated, to be honest, is not making the best use of your teaching time. We don't use workshops. We don't use worksheets in SSP at all. So we've got shh. There's the cloud with all the choices for shh that we've found so far. I might start off by reading a book that's about a shark, and I'm asking the children to listen for that shh every time they hear it. So the focus isn't on the comprehension, the focus is on listening for those speech sounds. We're reading to them and saying poems and singing and exploring stories all the time, so we don't have to always focus on the comprehension of what we're reading. So they're listening for sh, and I might even get them to close their eyes and wiggle their fingers when they hear sh, just so that I can see which children really are listening, which children really can hear that sh in the word. And what I also do is, if the child has heard that word, I'll say, where is it in the word? Now, what children do with SSP, even after 4 weeks of SSP in prep, is they'll tell you the placement, because their segmenting is so good. If I gave them the word dashing, they wouldn't just tell me that it's got a sh in it, or that it's in the middle. They'd tell me it's the third sound pick, because they can use their duck hands, d, a, sh, I, and they've identified where it is. I might have a mat that's got a fish, and every time they hear a sh in the word, they might come and do a little action on the mat. They love doing that. I might have had special K for my breakfast, so I bring it in, a real object, bring it in, we explore the word and see which is the picture for sh. When the children have discovered words with sh, I might write some of them on the board. Then I might use that underlining and numbering strategy to show the children which is the picture for sh in that word. I'm not only going to introduce SH, even though that might be the main one that I'm starting with. I want the children to have access to all of them. If you give children access to everything, they're going to learn a lot more. Don't limit them. So just because you're on the green level, don't just put the green level clouds up, because we want the children to be able to explore it independently. We'll also use the cloud poems and songs. And again, this brings it to life. Teaching phonics in isolation is not only boring, you won't get the best outcomes. There are 46 poems for 46 speech sounds. Imagine if the children are listening for shh as I'm saying this poem.
And in fish, isn't it? Where is it? It is, well done, it's that one! And that's one that we learned at the green level. Look, could that be a picture of as well? What else could be a picture of? You see, we're speech sound detectives. We're discovering all the time. Let's have a look. So we've got shall, that's like the fish. We've got sh, like in sugar. What was the other one that had sh in it? Dashing. I did say dashing when I was there. Listen, on a sugar puff machine. Machine. Did you hear machine? Did you hear? Where did you hear the sh? Machine. It's in the middle, wasn't it? Look. Who thinks they can find that picture of sh in the clouds? Come. I think he's eating a delicious ice cream. So where's the sh? The sound pic sh in the machine. Can you see it? Well done. Oh, fantastic. Can you see it in the cloud as well? Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Which one is it? Yay! Amazing.
Even from week 4 in prep, the children are using the spelling clouds, either through tabletop clouds, the clouds on the walls, or the key rings. Children can have their own spelling cloud key ring.
Listen, I learned something new. The SP makes in raspberry up here.
Wow, Roz! Yeah, have we got SP? Let's go and have a look on the soot cloud.
Yeah, let's
Oh, Mrs. Cicerago, I think we might have found another raspberry. Oh no, that's a that's a z sound.
I did traditional.
Traditional.
Because it's 5, it's 5. Come on, listen, let's
Did you do the
go.
shoe with the T? That's brilliant. Good boy. Wow. Right, so we need the z cloud. Where's the z cloud?
It must be Z.
It must be. Z. Where's the z?
It could be.
I think it's in yellow.
Me too. Because I'm yellow level. It's down there.
It is. So let's have a look if it's in there. It's not in there. Amy, you found the
I bet nobody's going to be able to do the lines and numbers for the sounds for this one.
My gosh. Easy.
Now do the lines and the numbers to show where the sounds and the sound pics are.
There's 5.
What's the next one?
to underline them?
I reckon
Underline them. Good job.
there's 6.
Arthur, who did that one? Oh, eat.
Hey, that's how I
See if you can do
Oh,
athlete.
eat.
did it.
Good job, Dallas. Well done.
I did it.
Hold up your card. You'll tell Mrs. Corey if you did it like that, and if not, change it.
Now, the spelling clouds are really important. However, in the early stages, they're really used just for incidental learning. You can imagine alongside your explicit teaching when, for example, you might be on green and really exploring all the words that you can spell and read using at, p, it, n, with just the one representation, so that's S-A-T-P-I-N. Whilst you're doing that, and you've got some high frequency words, the children aren't going to be just writing news and stories or whatever, just using those sound pics. Of course they're not. They're going to want to write, I went to play with my daddy at the weekend or whatever. So instead of just saying, well, we haven't learned that yet, what we do is we say, well, use the spelling strategy. Let's think of the word play. Use the spelling strategy. So what can you hear? Give me duck cans, give me lines, numbers. They might know the p, they might even know the all, because they just happen to remember it from other learning, even though you're only doing green at school at that particular time. They might not know the A. So then that's when you would say, look over here, this is the spelling cloud for A, and here are all the pictures for the speech sound A. This is the one I want you to use. So you tell them which one, and then they write the AY on that number 3. So even though they're not ready yet for that explicit teaching of the sound pic AY for the sound A, you're actually still helping them with the spelling strategy. That strategy of listening for those sounds, identifying how many lines and numbers is really important. Even if for a while you're actually telling them what to put on those lines. So you start off, in front of you, you can see the explicit teaching going through the levels of green, purple, yellow, blue. And that enables us to teach explicitly 89 of the sound pics that we use to represent every word in the English language, except for the word one or once. If you come to a workshop or book PD training or whatever, you'll learn how to use the whole program, how to do the explicit teaching, and also how to develop the incidental learning and using the clouds. So on this chart, what we've got is visual prompts, and they are just pictures that the children know the associated word, and they choose a picture, and then they say the word, think duck cans, lines, numbers, but they don't need to make any choices. That means that even if they're on the green level, they can still choose visual prompts that are from higher levels. Then we've got our sound pics, where they say it and they draw it. So they might say and draw it, slither down the snake. But again, even whilst we're doing our Speedy SSP session, it gives children the opportunity to move up to the next level if they feel like they're ready. We don't officially move them up until they've actually completed a set of assessment tasks. Underneath that, you can see follow the sound, say the word. And this is where they're doing that with all the words in their level. So every word is created using the sound pics they're learning. Then we've got speedy decoding, which means they're actually reading sentences that are created using the sound pics they're learning, plus some high frequency words. There are also the chants, and in their level they go through the chants together, which really helps the brain. There are a range of other things like critical thinking, and there are of course also readers at their level. So it means they're actually reading the books that have just got sound pics from their level and some high frequency words. And when they're ready, they move up. So when I'm talking about a speech sound across the school, choosing 1 per week or 2 per week or whatever, you can look at the clouds, but that's across the school from prep to year 7. So what we do is we adapt that according to the children that you have in that class. So supposing the speech sound of the week or the speech sounds of the week across the school were E and sh in week 1, for example. Even in prep, the children are trying to listen for words that have got the sound E in them. Tea bags, Oreo cookies, also, lolly, all that kind of thing. So they're listening for the E, and they're also listening for the sh, and they might just bring things in that when they say that word, they can hear the sound. You can refer to the clouds, but don't expect that they're going to learn them. The children aren't, the best way is not to try and teach all the sound pics in a cloud until the children have actually got to about the yellow or blue level and they're really understanding the skills and concepts. In the early stages, you're using the clouds for incidental learning, for meaningful learning for those children when they need the clouds for their writing. And we're also highlighting the speech sounds and just letting the children know that there are various choices for those sound pics, for those speech sounds, and so they know where to find them. What we want is that if I go in and I say, I want you to spell the word climb, that they can hear k, l, I, and they know where those 4 spelling clouds are. The cloud for k, and for l, and for I, and for So even if they don't make the right choices, supposing they chose an M at the end instead of an MB, I can say, look at the cloud again. It's a different one. Which one would you like to choose? I might tell them the right word and then say, now look, which one was it? Now at home, Speech Sound Detective is one of the best things you can do to help your child read and spell. Think of a sound, go around the supermarket, tell them what the words are on a tea bag packet or whatever, and then use duck cans and work out which the sound pics could be. But for more information, please do come along to a workshop.
All around the flowers. Where's the picture for Z in flowers? Draw it on your board. Where's the picture of Z for flowers? Draw it on your board. It is actually. I'd love to record every conversation that these children have. Just flowers. That's it. Oh, wouldn't it be great if your teacher could video? Because I would actually prefer your teacher in it than me.
No, not really.
We love you.
See the expert.
Sorry?
The parents are going to see.
No, that's you, but that's you. I just create it. Zip, zap, zip went the buzzy bee. Buzzing all around the flowers. Who did an S? Hold it up and show everybody.
Yay.
Look. Listen, flowers. But look. Oh, I'll choose the magic pollen, she said, so my honey gives superpowers.
Everything out of your hands. Now we have to start. Mrs. Scrug's much better at saying it because Miss Tenoshki gets out of the beat.
Oh, she doesn't. Surely not.
So we're always. Ready?
Falls down.
They do, don't they, Lee?
They fall down. That was brilliant. Thank you so much. So the we're in. Let's let him win. Box. Put up E. Very happy.
Well done! There was 2 of you. Sadie, come as well, quick!
So many things my head's exploding with things to remember. But you've got you guys here. Your head's beautiful this morning. Ready? Foot all off E. Draw the picture of E.
E.
Draw the picture of E. Foot all off for E. Mrs. Tenoshki! No!
Oh, well done!
This is so amazing. How good are you? Right, you ready? Foot all I. It's the picture of I. You get ah. Z it. Z oo. Where's the picture of oo? Quick.
Picture of ooh.
Where's the picture?
Use the duck hands, draw your lines. Go, pick a picture.
Yeah, a long way of understanding how this is. If you watch the
You don't have to go on order. You can choose anyone because I chose 10.
like
I did it. 1, 2, 3.
yeah,
Another one.
watch them decode those words like words that
Put 1, 2, 3, 6.
Keep going.
people talking? Good job, buddy. Swapping sides, lovely. Which one are you doing? Well done.
Keep going, guys, and use your duck hands.
You have to do your duck hands first, guys, so you're getting those sounds.
Wow, you've been busy. Make sure you use your duck hands.
Remembering, it's only got one girt there. What else can it make? Girt, and it's got girt and... I can hear it. Well done. Are you ready? We're not writing it on there. We write it on our other board. Ready? I need to be able to hear you. Go. Write it.
So on here that they know. So we go through here and they'll go. Yeah, good. And you, well done. High five. Because we do the gentle triangles, so it's always in meaningful context. Everything I do is meaningful. Brilliant. Did you and the stuff? That's amazing. But the children who are ready can go up further and further and further. And in here, they're doing the one that we learned explicitly, but when we get the children, whatever, because it's like sugar, and so they're telling you all the different options of it. And that's why when you give them a word encyclopedia, they can, even if they've never heard of it.
At. So one hand's duckers and the other one's your pen. Show me you're ready. So your writing hand and your duck hand. Go. Show me these heads. What's that? Like a duck. Let's do heads.
What was the word? What was it?
Gentle.
Good girl. Wonderful work. Good job. Okay, boys, follow the sounds and say the word. Yep, keep going. Do as many. Did you do all of those? Do as many as you can.
I got it. I know what you
You need some help with that one?
Pardon?
Do you need some help with that one? Which one are you up to?
That one.
That one. Ooh, lamp. So can you follow the sounds and say the word?
Stop.
Good job. Well done.
I just noticed there's a few people going and then going on. What do we need to do? Man. We have to say the word days, don't we? Got to put them all together, the sound. Man. What's the next one? Dad. So we have to keep going. And don't look at anyone else's. It doesn't matter where anyone else is. It's where you are. That's what I'm looking at. Keep going. Well done.
What was the word?
This one.
Good boy. Make sure you say the word, okay? Oh. Make sure you say the word. Make sure you say the word. Don't just cross them out. Okay? What's the word? Good boy. Good girl. Wonderful. What was the word? What was the word? Can I help you with it? Could I help you? Do it together. So, oh, what's the word? You did it yourself. Gentle. Give me a high five. You didn't need my help, did you? You did it.
Hands up if you thought that was easy. Excellent. Guys, I was so impressed. Everybody was working at doing their own. At the beginning they were looking next door thinking, oh, is that person doing more than me? Doesn't matter. Levi, pop it down. Rub your board off, turn your board over, please. Quick rubbing. Hold it flat, rub it. Turn your board over. Nathan, you ready? I love it. What makes the terp in there? Terp, write it down on your board. What's the sound pick for terp? It's a tricky one you might need to... Oh, look, Johanna went back and looked. She went back and looked. What's the sound pick for terp?
Good girl.
What is it? What's the sound pick for terp? Find your word. Listen, don't look at here. It's still reading it, right? Look at this. Hold it up, please. We're actually going to do duck. So we're looking for a duck. You ready? Duck.
No, she's saying duck. Duck. Yeah. What? Which one? This one? Yeah.
Now remember, you can't have your finger over the word or you can't see it. Are we ready? Duck. Yep. your pen ready. Now I'm going to hear so much talking here because everybody's saying the words. Starting up here. Find eyes. Everybody knows this one. As you say it, mark it off. Go.
What was the word, sweetheart? Went. Went, good girl. Try that one again. A. Good boy. Do you need help with one, mate? Which one, darling? This one here?
I need help with someone.
Okay, show me which one. This one? At. That. Good boy. This one here? With. This one? Remember the sound pic we just learned? She. Good boy. Wow, did you do all of those? This is such a smart prep class. I'm so impressed.
This is down where you need to say the sentence and hold it. Are you ready? You ready? I'm going to say it, then you can say it. The ant sits in the pan. The ant sits in the pan. Got it right? Put it in your head. Take a picture. The ant sits in the pan. Go. And I can see some fingers faces.
The ant is in the pan. The ant sits in the pan. So the ant, will we have to change that to sits? Yes. Good boy. Is he a cutie?
I've got the goosebumps, Prep Red, because I've been impressed. Emma. I am so impressed. Are you ready? Are you ready?
I can see everything.
Okay.
Job, wonderful.
Prep Red, are you ready for the next sentence?
Wonderful. Can you hear this one, mate? Can you hear this one? That and it. Sits. Are you missing? Are you missing one sound at the end? Perfect. Well done.
Down here. Down here. You're doing this one. Ready?
Good. I spelled frog. Six.
Now remembering pen. Is that what about? Oh, we can even stand pen.
What's the next word? What's the next word?
You ready?
Now, for decades, people have been teaching sight words without decoding them, as if somehow you can't decode every word in the English language. You actually can link every word. You can link the speech sounds to their representations on paper, other than two words, say one and once. We say the king was in a bad mood when he did that. So let me just show you the first three levels of the coded high-frequency words. Now we actually say the word, as a speech sound as well, like at the end of breathe. And I know some people would pronounce it slightly differently, but let's just have the as the. And. I. After. All. It. My. We. Itten, in. And we've got level 1. He. The a, they. Weren't, went. Of. Said, said. On. So. The etten, then. She. Is. Had. The air, there. You. The at, that. But. Got. Weren't, when. One. Were. Or, for. Level 2. Her. At. Day. With. Me. Up. Was. Mum. Is, his. Go. Out. Have. Because. Home. Are. Saw. Came. Time. House. house. Called, called. So if we can follow the sound, say the word, and also write the word, then we've got our duck level 3. You noticed on that last level that there are actually 3 Blue Level Sound Pic sandwich words. The awards come as part of your pack, so the certificates and also the decoded words and also the words that fit in obviously with each level. If you've got any questions, contact me or visit the office, Wiring Brains Education on the Gold Coast in Queensland. If you come along to any parent workshop or even the basic conductor course, you'll really get a better understanding of what it's all about and also how to actually help your child if that's your interest, or how to set up tutoring, or how to help your school. Whatever you need, that's what SSP is for. SSP caters for children with every single learning difference, from dyslexia to gifted and talented children. If you've got any questions, please don't hesitate to contact me, Emma@readaustralia.com.